Ever been on a date and something just seemed off, but you brushed it off thinking no one's perfect? Here's the thing. While perfection is a myth, there are some warning signs that should never be swept under the love rug. From the absent listener to the chameleon charmer, we'll break down 8 red flags in dating you should never ignore. So stay with me, because this information might just save your heart from falling into the wrong hands. Number 1. The absent listener. Ever feel like you're talking to a wall instead of a person? When your words just seem to bounce off without making any impact? Well, if that sounds like a date you've been on, then you have met our first red flag, the absent listener. You'll often find absent listeners tuning out when you're sharing something important, only to chime in when the spotlight shifts back to them. It's like being on a stage, but only one actor gets to perform, while the other is just an extra. We all have moments when we're not the best listeners, especially when we're stressed or tired. But when this becomes a pattern, it's not about having a bad day. It's a sign of lack of respect and genuine interest. Number 2, the constant critic. A constant critic may make fun at how you dress, belittle your career choices, or find fault with your friends. It might seem like they're just giving you advice, but if you often feel put down or less than, it's not an advice, it's criticism. Remember, it's normal and healthy to have differences and to help each other grow, but there's a big gap between helpful feedback and hurtful criticism. If it feels like you're always being judged or made fun of, that's a sign of a constant critic. Good partners celebrate each other, even with all the quirks and imperfections. They help you be the best you can be, without trying to change who you are. If your date is acting more like a critic than a partner, it might be time to rethink the relationship. Number 3, the past lingerer. A past lingerer might constantly bring up their ex in conversations or compare you with them. Whether it's in a good way or a bad way, it can feel like you're competing with a ghost. This person is physically with you, but mentally, they're living in the past. Now, we all have a past, and it's normal to talk about it. But when the past keeps popping up again and again, it's not just a conversation, it's a concern. It might be a sign that they're not really over their ex or not ready for a new relationship. In a new relationship, it's important to focus on the present and the future, not the past. You want to build new memories together, not get lost in old ones. Number 4, the chameleon charmer. The chameleon charmer is the kind of person who can change their colors faster than you can blink. They're all about telling you what you want to hear, not what's true. A chameleon charmer is smooth and adaptable. They are great at making a first impression, but as you get to know them, you might notice they change their opinions or behaviors to match yours. It's like they're trying to mirror you, not show who they really are. This can be confusing, because at first, it feels good to meet someone who agrees with you on everything. But with time, it can become unsettling. You start to wonder if you're dating a person or a reflection. In a healthy relationship, it's okay to disagree. It's okay to have different tastes or opinions. That's what makes a relationship interesting. If someone is always changing to match you, it might be a sign they're not being genuine. Number 5, the overly enigmatic. This is the person who loves to shroud themselves in mystery. They reveal little about their past, their friends, or their daily life, leaving you feeling like you're dating a puzzle instead of a person. An overly enigmatic individual can be quite intriguing at first. Who doesn't love a good mystery, right? However, as the relationship progresses, their perpetual secrecy can start to feel like a barrier. You might notice they dodge personal questions or give vague, non-committal answers. It's as if they're keeping parts of their life under lock and key. When it's normal for people to take time to open up, especially in a new relationship, consistent vagueness might indicate they're hiding something or they're not serious about the relationship. Relationships are built on trust and openness. You should feel like you're getting to know the person you're dating, not just scratching the surface. If they're always cloaked in mystery, it can be hard to build that deep connection. Number 6, the perpetual victim. A perpetual victim is the person who always seems to be at the receiving end of life's hardships. Everything that goes wrong is someone else's fault, never their own. They might always be complaining about their job, their friends, or their past relationships, painting themselves as the innocent party in every scenario. While everyone can have a run of bad luck, a constant victim mentality is concerning. It might show that they're not willing to take responsibility for their actions or learn from their mistakes. It could also hint at a lack of self-awareness or maturity. In a relationship, you want a partner, not a project. Someone who can own up to their actions and work on improving themselves, not someone who's always looking for others to blame. If your date always plays the victim, it's a sign you might need to rethink the relationship. Number 7. The possessive partner. A possessive partner might be overly jealous, controlling, or clingy. They might check your phone, control who you see or what you do, or demand all of your time and attention. It's as if they're trying to put a fence around you, cutting you off from the rest of your world. At first, it might feel like they're really into you, but as time goes on, their possessiveness can become stifling. It's not about love or care anymore, it's about control. In a healthy relationship, both partners should have their own space and freedom. Love is about trusting each other, not controlling each other. If your partner is trying to control you, it's a sign of insecurity and possessiveness, not love. Remember, you are your own person. You have your own life, your own friends, your own interests. No one has the right to take that away from you. If your date acts like they own you, it's time to draw the line. You deserve to be loved, not possessed. You deserve a partner who respects your individuality and freedom, not someone who tries to control you. Don't let possessiveness mark itself as love. Number 8. The disrespectful debater. A disrespectful debater can turn even the smallest disagreement into a full-blown argument. They're less interested in understanding your point of view and more focused on proving themselves right. They might use harsh words, raise their voice, or belittle your opinion, turning a healthy debate into a battlefield. Disagreements are a normal part of any relationship, but they should be handled with respect and understanding, not with the intention to win. If your date always seems to be in fight mode, it's a sign of lack of respect and emotional maturity. Remember, in a relationship, it's not about who's right or who's wrong. It's about understanding each other and finding common ground. You deserve someone who respects your opinion even when they disagree with you. If your date can't do that, it might be time to rethink the relationship. There you have it, 8 red flags that you should never overlook when you're on the dating scene. Remember, trust your instincts and never ignore your well-being for the sake of a relationship. If you found this information helpful or you know someone who might benefit from it, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Stay smart and always love with awareness.